or an administration that just left our enemies literally billions of dollars of equipment and weapons and things like that in the wake of this plummeting polling he's seen. Awful tough, on our nation's enemies. All of a sudden, it's very interesting to see where that comes from. For more on this, we're joined by former Chief of Staff of the National Security Council and former CIA analyst Fred Fleitz and former U.S. Navy SEAL Rob O'Neill. Both of you guys, welcome. You're also the author of the great book, The Operator, Firing the Shots That Killed Osama bin Laden, and my years as a SEAL team warrior, Rob. So, all right, Rob, I'm going to go to you first on this. Heavy day today for both of us. I want to get a little bit more to it later, but the U.S. killing the leader of Al-Qaeda in this drone strike with basically like a razor blade bomb. When you're polling at, rock bottom and you have 9.5% inflation, there's nothing boosts your poll numbers like killing a terrorist, right?
Good to be with you, Carl. Yeah, it is a tough anniversary today. There's no doubt in my mind a lot of this was political, the killing of Ayman-al-Zawahri. What I've heard is that analysts have had his pattern of life since April, and they're kind of waiting for the moment to hit him. There's always some politics involved with everything, and now the conspiracy theories are flying that maybe they didn't get him. I think they did. I'm being told they did, and that ninja bomb I think is really cool. The way the United States can make a Hellfire missile without a warhead and basically slice you up into 10,000 pieces. I've even been told that the driver of a car can get killed by this, and then the passenger wouldn't even be hurt. So it's very impressive. And my hat's off to the men and women of the agencies that found him, and how difficult it must be in these woke days where all they're trying to worry about is which bathroom we use and which pronouns we use. But they found him. They fixed him and they finished him. So hats off to them. Everything's political. So this is a good win.
Yeah. Well, Fred, on that same note, like Rob said, we can figure out how to turn somebody into a dust finder than a protein shake without hurting the kids next to them. But, we can't figure out how to, drill for oil here and things like this. Do you think this was a bit of a political decision more than a tactical? Because remember, Joe Biden didn't want to go after Osama. He didn't want to send Rob to go get the baddest dude on the planet. So what makes you think that this was all his decision?
Well, I think it was a CIA operation that apparently was pending for some time. I'm glad this guy is dead. I'm glad we took him out. He's a monster. But I think the timing looks political, and I think that they were waiting for the moment to do this. I think Biden was desperate for some kind of win in Afghanistan on the one-year anniversary of his disastrous withdrawal. Maybe this would have happened anyway, but, in foreign relations, I really don't believe in coincidences.
Yeah, Fred, I want to stay with you real quick there on the Taiwan thing because, obviously there was no communication between the Pentagon, the White House, and Nancy Pelosi's office because it was just announced and they had to play cleanup. But the bigger problem is now China has stopped all military diplomatic relations, but more critically, Fred, they have stopped talking to us about climate change. What do you think? Fred?
How could climate change be a priority for our relations with China? It just shows how trivial this administration's foreign policy is. You're wrong. There was communication between the Pentagon and Pelosi and the White House. There was private communications, and then they started leaking against her trip. That made this so much more controversial, so much more difficult than it had to be. If there were differences with Pelosi for going to China, this should have been done to Taiwan. This should have been done privately. Yeah. This administration, this was diplomatic malpractice that made a sensitive trip much harder than it had to be.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Rob, let's talk about this loss that we're enduring 11 years ago today, biggest loss in the SEAL community history and Special Forces history. Recap, you and I had a bunch of friends on that bird. Recap what actually happened and how significant it was.
This was very significant because we lost several hundred years of combat experience. Some of the best people I've had the honor of serving with that were on that bird, like Lou Langlis, Rob Reeves, Heath Robinson, so many other guys on there that I can't go through the list. And it was a fight where they were going in response to something the Rangers were doing. They got engaged. There were some we call squirters leaving a building. They went into a different LZ. They put everyone on one bird because that just made the most sense to the planners, and the bosses on the bird. They got hit with a lucky shot, and it just sucks. I mean, it hit them. It hit the rear of the helicopter. And what they say is that it spun so quickly that, unfortunately, everyone on board died within a fraction of a second. But then it went down. It's the biggest single loss. We lost so much in one in one night. That it just goes to show you that a bullet only needs to be right one time, and also the great sacrifices that the men and women who serve, but also the families who were left behind. I personally thought it was easier to go to war than watching, my daughters send me to war and stuff like that. So it just tells you what people are out there doing all the time. They're still doing it now, but the further all stuff like this goes on, the more handcuffed the people on the ground get. And you got to take everything serious. Do everything like you do anything. These missions are very serious, and anything can happen in the blink of an eye. We got to honor these guys today. You see the Navy SEALs out there in the Hudson swimming across it, and it's very cool. There are a few people in this country who keep meaning never forget, unlike the people who only say never forget after we get hit again.
Yeah, exactly. The never forget fades when you didn't lose somebody or something like that. So you're right, Rob. It just sucks. So it is one of those things that I'd ask everybody just to take a second and appreciate that that's the cost of freedom when you lose guys like that, and especially in a community of 1,600 guys, a heavy loss like that is a huge blow to the experience, hundreds of years of experience on that thing. Fred Fleitz, Robert O'Neill, I really appreciate you guys being here for this today.
Anytime, Carl. Thank you.
Guys.
All right, folks.